Hi, it's Craig Schmale, and this is another tech tip. I decided I would try out something a little bit differently and combine the Apple shortcuts with the Google API for YouTube and come up with my subscriber count. Just a little fun, little bit different for the weekend. So have a go. Check it out. So what you see me doing here is I'm going to the Google API dashboard to create a new set of credentials. Now these credentials are what you use to be able to interact and access the API. So here we go. We're in the dashboard. We can see the current ones, and I'm just going to create a brand new API key. And I'm going to do a little bit of a restriction on it to where it's only for the YouTube API. So you can see me here. Just click on that right there. There we go. Select the YouTube API. And basically just create it. And I get the API key, I can copy that, and I can go back to my shortcut and pop it right in. As you can see, I've set up some importing questions. The importing questions, when you create it, you can then do customized shortcut, or when you first add it in, you can set some different parameters and things like this. My channel ID, and of course now I copy and paste in that API key that I just created. Don't worry, I deleted this API key already. So once it's in there, you can see basically you just run down through and it's put in the variables and the values that I put in there, color, shade color, etc. Nothing fancy. Checks to see if there's an API key. If there's no API key, it prompts you to put one in. Otherwise, it generates the URL, reads through the dictionary object, which is the result set, the JSON result set, and grabs the subscriber count. And, does a little bit of HTML text, and I convert that rich text. I create rich text from HTML text. You can see I can have the background and the foreground colors and the subscriber count and all that actually buried in there. And the whole point here is that once I have that, I can actually run it through. And what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and copy the URL just as a test. See, there's the URL now. It's run through. It's got the channel ID and the API key in it. We're going to go over to the browser and we're going to paste that in there. Again, this is just to show you, the values that we're looking for. And what I'm looking for is, if you scroll down, you can see right here the subscriber count and the view count, total videos, and all that. You can get actually quite a bit of information out of this, however you like. But we're going to go for the subscriber count, and then you can see when I run the program, because I'm grabbing the dictionary value for subscriber count, it displays it quite graphically. Nothing fancy, nothing special. Let's go ahead and take that out. And if we take a look, it's a little bit shorter. And when it runs, it should actually just run right through and just automatically show it and display it for you. So just a quick, easy way. But maybe instead of showing it, I don't need to do any of that. Maybe I just want to do a notification and get my current notification. So I can put in a show notification. And the whole point of the show notification, I can try and put it in. Grabbing the same values, so I put a title on the notification, subscribers or subscriber count or your YouTube channel or whatever it is that you want to do. Then you put in the text, and you can use those magic variables to add in the value of a subscriber count again as well. And see, you just pick the magic variable, you put it in, little message. There we go. Yep, there it is. Don't need to play a sound. Now when I run it through, I'll get the notification and I'll get the graphical display. And there it is. You now have 52 subscribers. So pretty simple. Now, if the API key is not there, so let's take that out and we'll just cut it. That way it's in the clipboard and saved for us. And if we run it now, what'll happen is it'll alert you. It'll prompt you to go over to the Google dashboard again to get your API key. There you can try and copy paste, put your API key in, hit OK, and then of course when it runs, it has the value.